Hi everyone, I go by Lady Bliss 345 on social media, and this is my first video ever. However, I feel that I need to share my story with you guys. Even if it just touches one person, I will be fulfilled. I've recently received my spiritual awakening, and I am just intrigued. I'm excited. I just feel like I'm reborn, and that I can use social media as a window platform connection to network with you guys that are also on your spiritual awakening journey path, wherever you may be. So just wanted to say that I will be sharing the stages of the spiritual awakening, and I have some references. I watched Christina Lopes, Master Sri Akarshana. Apologies if I didn't pronounce that correctly. Please bear with me. Minx Diva and Astro Finesse. So, and just to share something else, I'm also studying Reiki healing on becoming a Reiki master, and I am also passionate and aware of angel numbers all around me. That's also a connection that I'm aware of in my life. And I also realize that I'm a light worker or an empath or both. Like, I'm still learning this spiritual journey, but while I'm learning, I can still share with you my experiences. And I hope that you guys can also like and subscribe my page, and I'm excited to also see your experiences so that we can all connect on that level. So the first stage is unhappiness, and this is usually through chaos, tragedy, stress. You feel your lowest low, and I went through this before my spiritual awakening. So just to share with you, I lost my grandfather, and this is the first immediate loss that I've had. It was still fresh, sorry. May 27th, which was also the Mercury retrograde, go figure. And during that, or after that, sorry, in between dealing with grieving my grandfather, I had to deal with handling the funeral arrangements, just putting my energy into other things, and not being so sad at times in the day. So at night when I was alone, that's when I would grieve him, and that's when I would feel really sad, really depressed. And my husband was also in and out of the hospital, so I couldn't really get a break, if that makes sense. I just feel what the universe is telling me is put your energy into what matters right now. Yes, you lost your grandfather. Yes, now your husband is in and out the hospital and he needs you right now. And that also brought me and my husband closer. But throughout this, I noticed I started to ask deeper questions like, why am I seeing these numbers everywhere? And I'm not just talking about 111, 222. It can be any number. And now that I mentioned number, sorry to sidetrack. My grandfather passed away May 27th. And prior to that, I kept seeing the number 27 everywhere. License plate, checking the clock, everywhere. And I kept reading on the angel numbers, and it kept saying transition, changes coming, and I needed to be prepared for it. And he passed away on May 27th, and I watched him take his last breath. But I also feel that he needed me to be there to pray over him and just let him know that everything would be okay. So through this and this darkness, I referenced and I went a lot to Cafe Astrology. I actually started my account on The Pattern, beautiful app, and Angel Oasis. Now, stage 2, feeling of hope and bliss. So after this darkness, I need you to know, always look for the good in the bad. There's always two sides in life: good, bad, pleasure, pain, COVID, lockdown, freedom. It made people realize and prioritize what really mattered to them, because life is short and you don't know how many pages are in our book, but we can manage how we are now and have more self-awareness and mental health, because that is a serious issue that I feel a lot of people discovered as well through the lockdown. Now, after the acceptance of my papa passing, and knowing that I have to deal with my husband, and I realized that I was always the go-to person, the mediator, always making sure everyone is okay, always having the urge to help people, humanitarian and all of that, right? When I found my spiritual awakening, I was intrigued, I was excited, I felt so connected, and my ears started to ring. Now, they say in videos that some are diagnosed with the condition. You can look it up because I don't want to mispronounce that. And before my papa passed and all the chaos, I did have ringing in the ears, but I just didn't know what it was, But now that I've read more, studying more, looking up YouTube, I realized that, wow, ding, 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 spiritual awakening. It's the presence of my angels, my angelic realms, the divine, everything, God, the universe. It all started to make sense. I started to meditate, in, out, inhaling everything, exhaling the negative, just spending more time alone, because you can't help no one if you don't help yourself. You need to heal yourself. You need to know yourself. And that's where astrology and numerology all ties into your birth chart, to the angel numbers, to your life path number, to your personality, your spirit number. There's so many things to uncover, right? And then to mention, after my grandfather passed away, it rained, it poured, and I gained strength out of nowhere. Like, I just gained strength because I know I had to be the person to comfort my family, and I realized, I don't have time for myself. I need to take care of myself. I can't keep brushing this under the rug, So as I started to meditate more, connect more, be aware of the angel numbers, the ears ringing, I expressed more gratitude, because my good always outweighs bad. I realized that. And if you like to journal, start baby steps. Start writing down things you're thankful for. The little things, the little goals you've achieved are still steps on progress. Track your progress. Don't beat yourself up, one day at a time. I also started to notice animals like butterflies, birds, including nightingales, doves, dragonflies, bees, cats, seahorse in the clouds, right? Like, I started looking more at the clouds, and the day my grandfather passed, I saw double hearts in the clouds, and I felt so touched. Like, he's not here in physical existence, but he's still here. So I just started to pay more attention to the universe in that sense of appreciating nature, animals, the clouds, being more in tune with what's around me. As you can see, I'm by a beautiful tree right now that's older than me, and I just feel like it has wisdom. Some people connect on those levels as well. Stage 3 is a cleanse. And during all of this, before I read up on the stages, I kept telling myself, I feel like I need a detox. And then look, right? Like, you'll see how many things are connected once you really think, reflect. Yeah, I had to face my fears. I didn't realize that I had certain past childhood wounds until it would randomly come to my mind, and I had to speak about it to my family, to myself, and accept it for what it was, and know that it had to happen to me to make me the person I am. I can't dwell on the past. You can't live with insecurities, negativity all the time, and doubts. It is going to eat you alive. Your mind is powerful. That's also something I'm working on myself. As a life path 7, I'm introspective. I am intuitive. However, I appear isolated to other people. But I just have so much going on in my mind. My mind never sleeps. So it's a lot of things you can learn about yourself that you'll be like, oh, damn, that makes sense. In astrology, everyone likes to hear the good about them, but then not the bad. There's always good and bad, right? And the challenges it listed, it made sense. And I accepted it for what it was. And I said, let me be a better person, Trust me, the stages, it's hard, but you literally shed layers off. Like, it is such a beautiful discovery in life and spiritually, just leveling up, literally. And when you think of the past, you can think on the past, you can reflect, but don't go back. Accept it for what it was, learn from it. Don't let it eat you up. Remember, negative thoughts, negative energies, negative vibrations, negative people, negative outcomes. Positive thoughts, positive energies, positive vibrations, manifestation. So through this, I was transforming. Like I said, I was shedding. And it's also said in this stage that you literally sometimes feel like you're dying or sick. I literally got sick. I got the flu and fever, not COVID. I'm feeling better, thank God. And I noticed that I had pressure around my head, and I would feel certain like pains or just pressure where I've never felt. And then I started reading up on the chakras, so that's another journey and stages and just chapters to discover in yourself as well. And stage 4, conflict, confusion. You're gonna feel lost, you're gonna feel angry, you're gonna feel like no one understands me. I'm a lone wolf, literally. That's how the pattern helps in a way, right? You're gonna be in this tug and war with your old self and your new self. But during this, it has to happen for you to realize, okay, kind of like a metamorphosis, right? Caterpillar to the butterfly. And I'm still juggling it. I'll find myself snappy. I'll find myself agitated, and I have to stop, and I'm like, okay, something's wrong. Get more in tune, refocus, get that good energy back in so you can do what your journey is in life. So realize and know doors will close, but millions will open. And when you are open to receive, and you do good and do not expect, and you don't expect to receive nothing, and know that no expectations, no disappointments, good will just come to you. Literally through these stages, people started coming to me for knowledge, advice about their struggles and their pain, and I realized I naturally just sympathize with them. I can feel how they feel, and I realized I am a healer, I am a light worker, and it's beautiful to know that I have this gift, and you can also uncover this. It's just a beautiful thing, and I'm really hoping so far in this video that at least something is resonating with you. So stage 5, and know that on the internet you will see different stages and stuff. I just did this off of what I read and what I'm referencing, and me just summarizing it. So groundedness, spiritual development, which is true. I am leveling up. I'm working on opening my third eye. I want to get into crystals. I'm reading up a lot on angiology, numerology, astrology, horoscope. I'm learning how to read my birth chart, and like I said, cafe astrology helps. And just connecting with people. You like, I didn't realize one of my close friends, me and her are Capricorn moons. That's why we connect on such a good level. That's your emotions. Do you know your 3 signs? Your 3 signs also tell a lot. Your sun is usually, it's your characteristics, your personality. Your moon is your emotions, how you deal with things in life. And then your ascendant, rising, is how you appear to people, how people perceive you, right? And all of these stuff you can literally individually look up to the people I told you about, or just on YouTube, because there's different generations, different styles, different religions, I'm sure you can connect with at least one person, because I have with many. I need you to know that during this stage, you're going to be ready to come back to reality, to face it, I had to face it. So my mind just, sometimes sidetracks. Sorry about that. I need you to know nothing good comes easy. If everything came easy, we would not appreciate, right? We wouldn't be intrigued. We wouldn't have certain emotions. During the stage, you're also enlightened and, like me, willing to share your experience, your journey. And that's why I say I connect with people on the pattern, Even though we're all from different places of the world, we're connecting on the spiritual level, which is beautiful. And then 6, which I put as the final stage, finding your purpose. Now this is going to be, to me, a lifetime journey. We'll always find things that we can improve on, which is good. And you know that there's never too much to learn out there. Just being open to receive and appreciate it. You know, we can't foresee the future, but we can manage how we are and always reflect on our past, our hurdles, our obstacles. But we can also reflect on our growth. Don't beat yourself up. You've come so far. Yes, you may have cut off a lot of people. Maybe your relationship didn't work out with the person you thought you'd have been with for the rest of your life. Maybe you're going through financial struggles right now. Maybe you feel alone. Maybe you're having conflict with your family. Whatever it is, forgive them. Forgiveness is a gift to you for peace within. It is not for them, it is for you. And when you're ready, in your own pace. These challenges were made to shape you for who you are. Everyone was placed on this earth for a reason, with a purpose. So on this journey, you know, look up your birth chart, your date of birth, the time you were born. If you don't know the time of the year you were born, you can find out your birth certificate. That's fine. The location you were, finding out your 3 signs, finding out all your personality numbers, just the angel numbers, connecting with the divine, and just manifestation. Positive affirmations also help me, and prayers. I'm also connecting to my archangel Raphael. It's amazing that through Angel Oasis I learned that it's so many different things, and when you just open up, my ears ring every day now, because I am more aware of my surroundings. Light bulbs glitch around me, and I'm not afraid, because it's just my energy. It's just the energies around me. And I just say I am open to receive. Once you do good, good will come to you, genuinely. So, when you're healing from your past, like I said, observe. This too shall pass. If you let this consume you, you're not gonna learn from it. You're just gonna beat yourself up, be miserable, and when the blessings come into you and you don't see them because you're not expecting them to come a certain way, life will wait on you. All right, you gotta go. You gotta want it. Find out who you are, really and truly. Your values, your passions, your skills, your capabilities. Do not limit yourself. Do not limit yourself. Meditate. Self-awareness and self-love. Now, I hope this resonated with you. Those of you who are watching, I appreciate you for watching this. I am on my journey, and I wish you nothing but the best on your journey. I would love to hear your experiences, and I hope I connected with you on a level. So let me know what you think about this video, and if I have to, if you want me to, I will share more. And like I said, I'm on social media as Lady Bliss 345.